everyone, and welcome to Business Boutique. I'm Christy Wright, and today we are talking all about social media, balancing social media and maximizing social media. Now, I've got to tell you guys, this is a hot topic. Whether you have a business or not, this is something that people are feeling the pressure of. It has taken off so quickly in our world in the last few years, and now we're trying to figure out how to manage it in our lives and how to use it in our businesses. Now, y'all, I don't know if this is meaningful to you, if this is significant to you, but if you pay attention to how much this is infiltrating our lives, our relationships, our conversations, our memories, our moments, our businesses, our marriages, our interaction with our kids, this is huge. That's why I want to spend this episode talking all about social media. Because let's be honest, social media is hard to balance. Most of us have a love-hate relationship with it, right? Like we love to check it and love to know what's going on, and then we hate ourselves for wanting to check it all the time. We check it multiple times a day, but then we feel like, oh my gosh, I feel guilty, I'm not paying attention to my kids, or I feel guilty, I'm not keeping up with my real work and being productive, and so I've got to take a social media fast. I've got to get off social media entirely for a day or week or month or whatever it is. And we swing the pendulum to these extremes of being on all the time or feeling like we can't be on at all. And that's why I just want to talk about how to balance it. Because the truth is, social media in and of itself is not evil. It's not a bad thing. It's all in how we use it. But here's the thing. Social media has so many great benefits. For example, it allows you to stay connected with family and friends, especially people that live really far away. It gives you this place to share exciting updates with people that care about what's going on in your life, from new babies to new homes to exciting updates to your house or a new car or maybe just a birthday. It's a great place for you to connect with other people. It also gives you a place to share and collect this virtual album of photos of years of your life. I love it how Facebook will say, hey, remember this moment from 7 years ago? I'm like, I did not actually, Facebook. Thank you for reminding me of that special moment. It has a nostalgic feel in that way. It also allows you to connect with different groups of people that have similar passions. So you can find groups, you can find people that have an interest that you have, and you're immediately connected with people that you might otherwise never meet. And of course, in business, we don't want to miss this. It is free marketing. Free. Keyword free. While you have a million options for how to advertise your business that you have to pay for, social media is this organic, amazing way to reach your target customer completely for free 24/7. So instead of feeling this pressure to do it all on social media or do nothing on social media and feeling like we have to swing to one of these extremes, let's talk about how to balance it. We don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater and have this idea that we can't do anything in order to get our life back and not let social media completely dominate every hour of our day. Instead, what we can do is we can take advantage of the awesome benefits of social media personally and in our business, but still have some boundaries around it. And so that's why I want to give you 5 ways to create a healthy balance. These are things that I personally practice, and these are things that you can take notes on, write down your own ideas and plans around, and use them in your life and your business. And don't think this list is comprehensive. This is something that can be a starting point for you where you continue to add to it and figure out, what does balance look like for you? What does it look like for you to use social media in a way that you're proud of, that you're excited about, that you don't feel guilty for, that leverages what you're trying to do socially and also in your business, but doesn't take over your entire world? So let's talk about 5 ways to create this healthy balance. All right, number 1. Number 1 is I want you to know when not to use it. Now, there are times for social media and there are times to not look at social media. Let's go through some examples. For example, when you are having dinner with your family, when you're on a date with your spouse, when you are at lunch with a friend, when you are in a conversation with another human being that is in front of you, those are times when it is not a good time to look at social media and check it. Now, here's the thing about social media. As great as it can be, it is also insanely addictive. It's a fact. We check it over and over and over again out of habit, not because we really want to know what's going on Instagram while someone is telling us a story. It's just out of habit. So you've got to break the habit and have guardrails around certain times when you are with other people, when social media is not a priority to you. I'd be willing to bet that when you are on a date with your spouse, and you don't get to do this very often, and your spouse is telling you about something going on, y'all are catching up, you're having this moment, it's fun, it's bonding. In that moment, you are not consciously thinking, I have to check Instagram, I have to check Twitter to see what is going on in the world. You're not thinking it through in that way, but unconsciously, you pick up your phone and you check it. And what that does is that communicates to your spouse or your children or whoever you're with that they are not important, that they're not a priority, that whatever's happening on your phone is more important. And I know that's not your heart. I know that's not your intention. It's not my intention when I do it. And I do this very thing. So instead, you need to set some guardrails around times that are protected, times that you do not check your phone, you do not check social media. And I'll give you another tip. This is something that has helped me. During those times, when you really want to focus on the people in front of you, you really want to give them your undivided attention, which is such a gift in our world today, to totally focus on them, make eye contact, listen, and be present with them. When you are in those moments, don't just not check your phone, physically put your phone out of sight. This can change everything, y'all. I'll tell you, for me, I noticed that if my phone was visible to me, it was on top of the dinner table, or it was on the counter, or it's somewhere where I can see it, even in my peripheral vision, unconsciously, I would reach for it and check it. But if it's out of sight, it truly is out of mind for me. I'm not gonna get up from the dinner table and go look for my phone in another room in order to check it while my husband's telling me a story. So during those times, protect them and even put your phone out of sight so that it can also be out of mind. I also want to give you 2 more tips around this one that have really helped me. Often, I tend to check my phone because I want to know what's going on, or I'm bored, I'm riding in the elevator or waiting in the line at the grocery store, and so you check it. That makes sense. However, there are other times when I check it when I don't really care what's going on. I just do it out of habit. But there's a question that I ask myself that keeps me in check. There's a question I ask myself that helps me focus on the moment that I'm in. And here's the question. Is it more important that I know what everyone else is doing, or is it more important that I experience what I am doing? And 9 times out of 10, especially when you're with other people, even if it's you and some friends waiting for your table at a restaurant, it's more important that you experience the moment you're in, that you don't escape to this other place on the internet and disappear and not be present with the people that you're with. So ask yourself that question. When you feel tempted to pick up your phone, check social media, ask yourself that question. Is it more important that I know what everyone on the internet is doing, or is it more important that I experience what I am doing? And y'all, this can make a huge difference. Now, I want to give you one variation of this question that can help you when you're tempted to take a picture and post what you're doing. You're in the moment, you're at a concert, you're watching your favorite band or musician, and you're tempted to pick up your phone and record it and put the whole thing on Insta Story. I have done that, okay? I get it. There's another question that can help you be where your feet are, to be present in the moment you're in and don't miss it or watch it through a tiny screen. Have you done that? Have you been to a concert where the entire audience is watching the concert through a screen on their phone because they want to record it and they want to post it, which then, of course, leads to checking the comments and the likes and responding to the comments and, oh, that guy's so funny, I got to just respond really quickly. Instantly, you are sucked into the black hole of social media and you're missing the concert or the dinner or the moment or the celebration or the party or the thing that you are physically supposed to be present for. So here is another question that will help keep you in check when that temptation comes up to capture and post everything all the time. Is it more important that the outside world knows what I'm doing, or is it more important that I experience it myself? I want to say that one more time. Is it more important that the entire outside world, the internet, knows what I'm doing right now, Or is it more important that I actually experience it myself? I will guarantee you with both of these questions, almost every single time, the question answers itself. And that will help you put your phone down, keep it in your purse, keep it in your pocket, and be where your feet are. Be present in the moment that you're in. So the first step to creating a balance around social media is simply to know when not to use it. If you do this, I promise you it will give you such a peace about the times that you do get to use it. Now let's go ahead and talk about number 2. Number 2 is for you to pick your balance. Pick your balance. So you get to decide where these boundaries are. You get to decide the times that you're on and the times that you're off. The times that you're available and the times that you're unavailable. The times that you're responsive and the times you're unresponsive. And because the internet and social media is on and available 24/7, you have to figure out when those times are. If you're always responding and being available in real time, well, you're never off. You're never present. You're always distracted and available in that world. Instead, just figure out what's right for you. Now, I will give you 2 extremes. There is someone that I have seen on social media that I follow on Instagram and Facebook, and this person is a big brand, an influencer, all the things, running her business, doing an awesome job. And her business has grown exponentially because of social media. But here's the thing. She's on all day. 4 a.m. to midnight. She is on posting every meal, every update, every workout, every outfit, every trip, every ride in the car, every new makeup technique, every new thing she's doing, she is posting. Now, I'm not faulting her for that. That's great. That might be perfect for her and that has helped her build her business. But that's not me. I want there to be times that no one knows what I'm doing or knows where I am. I want there to be times that are protected and sacred. I want there to be cute things that my children do that I don't blast to the internet. I want there to be moments where I look pretty and I don't feel the need to show everyone. I want there to be moments when I look ugly and I don't feel the pressure to show everyone. I want there to be moments that are just mine. So I'm different. I'm not going to be like that influencer. But then there's the other extreme where I know people that run businesses or live their lives amazingly and don't even have a social media account. They don't check it. They don't think about it. It's not a part of their world in any way. Well, that's not me either. I love social media. I love being able to let people know that God loves them or there's something that can help them or they can do it, giving them tips and content and tricks and just investing in the lives of others through this amazing megaphone and platform that allows me to reach people in a way that I could never reach otherwise. So I don't think that's me either. I have to figure out where I fall. I have to figure out where on the scale I want to live my life. I don't want to be the person that's on and available 24/7, blasting out every single thing that I do. And I also don't want to be the person that's not present there at all. So pick your balance. Figure out what's right for you. What's right for you personally and what's right for you in your business. Figure out what those boundaries are, those guardrails are, and then it gives you something to live within. You know what's right for you, and that's something that you can be proud of. All right, so the first one is to know when not to use social media. The second one is to pick your balance. And the third one is to check yourself. This is simply accountability. It's so easy to set goals and guardrails and all of this good things. We have good intentions, and then we just end up down the slippery slope checking social media 24/7 like we always did. So hold yourself accountable. You know, there's even a feature on your phone in most cases that shows you what your screen time has been at the end of the week. That is an eye-opener, y'all. Like, you see that? Average screen time this week is 7 hours. 7 hours! Yo, we don't have that much time. And if you're working full-time and you have kids, which are full-time, can I get an amen? And you have other responsibilities, I would not ever say in my life that social media is enough of a priority or my phone is enough of a priority to spend 7 hours a week on it. So use that feature. Hold yourself accountable to living within the boundaries that you set. Then it helps you shake the guilt because you know you are living within your version of balance and the goals that you decided on. Number 4, don't mix business with personal. And here's what I mean by that. I normally talk about this with your bank accounts. You don't want to mix your business finances and your personal finances, but you don't want to mix it on social media either, in the sense of why you go to it. Now, of course, you can post some personal stuff on your business page and some business stuff on your personal page. I always give you the 80-20 rule. On your business page, it should be 80% business, but throw in 20% personal. Throw in some pictures of your kids and some fun things that you're doing so people know you're a human being behind the brand. But then on your personal page, you can post 80% personal, but then 20% business. Remind them, hey, I'm chasing this dream and doing this thing in case they might be interested in supporting you. But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about in terms of mixing business and personal is don't go on for business. Oh, I've got to go post an update for my business. I've got to let them know about this sale. And then 2 hours later, you're still scrolling cat memes and stalking your ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. Okay? That is where we get sucked into the black hole of social media. Oh, we just started by posting this update about a sale for our business. I'm working. 2 hours later, you're stalking. Okay, these are not the same thing. So don't mix business and personal. If you go online, if you go to social media to update something or schedule something for your business, do that and then get out before you get sucked into the black hole and waste a lot of time that you didn't plan on. And then lastly, in our list of ways to create balance in social media, number 5, take some breaks. It's always good to take some breaks, whether it's a 1-day break or a 1-week break or a 1-month break. Maybe you do 1 day a month. You figure out what that frequency looks like, but I will tell you, it is such a gift to get to experience what a social media free and technology free life feels like. We don't even know what that feels like because we have become so accustomed to this part of our lives, so addicted, so connected, so dependent on this aspect of our lives. Instead, figure out when you want to take some breaks. For me, it usually happens to fall on vacation. I'll go on vacation with my husband or my family, and I intentionally don't use my phone. I don't check social media. I don't post updates. I don't check updates. And it's amazing the gift that you give yourself of simply being present, really feeling the freedom to not be connected, really feeling the freedom from the burden to always stay up to date on what's going on 24/7. So don't just give other people a break, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break from social media where you get to experience what a social media free, technology free, connection free life feels like every once in a while. I will tell you, your social media accounts and your social media life personally and in business doesn't have to be this love-hate relationship anymore. Instead, take the pressure off yourself and find a healthy balance that's right for you. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you need help building social media in your business, well, I have a social media cheat sheet that will help you. You can get your free copy by clicking the link below.